colleague, and a friend, Kris Collee. For those of you who don't know, I was Kris's very first recruit into the Jaycees. We met when she interviewed me for an AmeriCorps position in the fall of 2003 and have been friends ever since, and she was my boss for a short time. She has inspired me to get involved in my community and the Jaycees. If you want someone to inspire the Michigan Jaycees to provide meaningful service throughout the state of Michigan, you need not look any further than Kris Collee. She has more than 15 years of experience in community development and service. When she was 15 years old, she got involved in the Youth Volunteer Corps, serving more than 900 hours of service during high school. Upon high school graduation, Kris took her oath of getting things done for America seriously by serving 2 years as an AmeriCorps member, where she implemented community and school-based service learning with teens in Michigan County. It was this experience that opened her eyes to the needs of youth across America. She settled into the social work program at Western Michigan University, and upon graduation, became an AmeriCorps program director, leading a team of 21 full-time volunteers who facilitated service learning for at-risk youth. This experience opened new doors of opportunity in the fund development profession, where she has now raised more than $1 million for 2 local nonprofit organizations. Community development and organizing is not only a career, it is a passion for Kris. Her involvement through the Greater Muskegon and Michigan Jaycees allows her opportunities to view community needs in a different way. She hopes to bring this expertise and passion to all chapters in the state, uniting this great organization in an effort to perform meaningful service at a grassroots level. Kris hopes to create statewide alliances with state and national organizations that touch each and every one of our communities, a common thread and a common promise. So I introduce Kris Collee.
Let me say thank you. I have a very worse voice from a very long weekend. But I am glad that you all came out here today to hear a little bit about what I have to say. Definitely all those years of experience in developing nonprofits in our community locally in Muskegon have really lent a lot of experience that I feel I can share with the Michigan Jaycees. I really feel that the one misnomer that we make about volunteerism and service is that we always want to do good, and we want to do good on sometimes a very deep level, and sometimes picking up trash along the side of the road is what we do to contribute back to our community. But I think that we can make a larger difference in that as Jaycees. Throughout my year, I really hope to encourage members and chapters to look at their community needs. When we are suffering in an economy where we have so many needs that are so various and different in every part of the state, it's really important to look at exactly what's happening. As a result of unemployment, we can't keep food on our pantries. We are having a very difficult time keeping up with the homeless population. There are many very serious factors that are really disrupting the safety nets within our communities. As budget crunches happen, more and more the state government is going to be looking to nonprofits and community organizations like ours to see what can you do? What can you help us? How can you help us stretch the dollars that we have? And how can you help make up for those things? So that's definitely my biggest platform, is creating meaningful service opportunities for our members. On top of that, I also have a very big dedication to create some statewide partnerships with the Michigan Jaycees. High on my priority list is the Michigan Chamber of Commerce. And following up with LeVar and what he said, I really want to see us form an alliance between the Michigan Jaycees and the Michigan Chamber so that we can create model programs where we can come together in our local communities to kind of bridge those gaps. And for some of us who have really strong relationships with our local chambers, be the example so that we can try to make those ties and connections to other junior chambers so that we can also have more of a statewide presence. I would also like to see us continue some of those fantastic projects that we've been doing, like Relay for Life and our dedication to the American Cancer Society. Cancer is definitely one of those issues that has touched almost every single one of us in one way or another. And with the fantastic work that the Michigan Jaycees have done this year in raising so much money, I would like to see that continue for next year. But also to expand on some of those national initiatives that the United States Jaycees are really pushing. and really to increase our capacity, not only for American Cancer Society, but also to look at Citizen Corps as well, and also to especially look very carefully at some of the newer initiatives that they're doing, but to look at what has been tried and true and what has worked in the past. One of those things that the United States Jaycees are known for is voter registration drives. This upcoming year, we have an amazing opportunity to make a very large impact. As many of you know, many of our senators and our House of Reps, many of them are retiring because of term limits. We have a fantastic opportunity to help make our communities more aware and to advocate for the issues that are close to us so that we can put people in office that represent our best interests, especially as young people and as young generation and emerging leaders, that we have this opportunity to engage the public in political conversation. And not necessarily that we want to pick a side, but that we want to encourage healthy discussion so that ultimately 4 and 8 years down the road, hopefully there are some significant changes that we can create throughout our own communities. So I make this promise to you, and I hope that you'll join me in banding together and presenting basically a united front for the Michigan Jaycees and what we can accomplish for our communities statewide.